Most people keep chasing hype, but what Trapper is showing you here is different. These AI plays are still in the quiet zone. The smart money loads up before the headlines, before the explosion, and before retail even realizes what's moving the market. If you're ignoring the infrastructure side of AI, the companies building the chips, running the data centers, and powering the cloud, you're missing the real wealth transfer. AI isn't about who's popular today. It's about who controls the energy, the compute, and the pipelines tomorrow. This is exactly where investors slip. They wait for confirmation instead of preparing for acceleration. Let's check out this clip.
All right, man, so listen, AI isn't running out of chips, y'all. But what it is running out of is energy. And it's also running out of mental muscle that energy needs to keep going. So listen, man, today we're going to break down two stocks that I think are truly essential for you to own. They definitely under the radar only because a lot of people haven't heard of them. But when it comes to stock performance, they truly knocking it out the park. Now, in this video, we're going to break down three things. Why you need to be inside these two companies, why these two companies are powerful, and the numbers that solidify them. And last but not least, how you can truly implement these two stocks into your portfolio. We understand that the AI race is just getting started. We only in the early rounds. And so you're definitely not too late, especially when it comes to getting outside of hype and when it comes to getting into core infrastructure. And that's what we want to do with these two companies. One of them is just the clean data, and one of them is the nuts and bolts that make up it. Think about AI right now as the dot-com bubble and the strong survive. Or think of it as the gold rush. While everybody's searching gold, where are the picks and shovels? And in this video, we're going to break that down. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share this. But most importantly, I think you should get your pen and your pad like me, because I have a whole bunch of notes right here that I truly think will help us pay off in the long run. Let's get to it. Before we even get into it, let's just think about it like this, right? And I wrote this stat down. Here's what the stat says. The stat says that by 2027, robot AI will bring in another $500 billion in annual profit and about $8 trillion in market cap to the S&P by 2027. Let me say that again. Robotic AI will bring in about $500 billion in annual profits and about another $8 trillion in market cap to the S&P by 2027. Mind you, we in 2026. Not only that, watch this. The White House has a robot dog, but most importantly, warehouses and manufacturers are now doubling, even tripling their robotic workers. As of right now, Amazon said it has 1 million robots, which is more than employees that it has. Here's the best case to show us that this is truly the early innings of AI. And so the first stock that I want to break down to us is a company called OKLO. Now, this company is backed by Sam Altman. Now, when we get into this company, I want you to think about something. Every AI data center is like a city that never sleeps, but cities need power. Well, Okolo, they want to put like a private nuclear plant inside a box next to those cities. Right now, here's some receipts for them. They just signed a master agreement with a provider to switch data centers targeting up to 12 gigawatts through 2044. I'm going to say that again. They signed a master agreement to provide power to switch data centers. Just think, my God, right? Let's go a little further, right? Hyperscaler LOI, letter of intent, a 20-year letter of intent for 100 megawatt in Wyoming, plus a 50 megawatt with Diamondback for premium ops. So let's think about that as well. That's a 20-year and another 50 megawatts. right? Let's go a little further. They also partnered with a cooling stack for VRT, to co-design nuclear power energy and cooling solutions built for AI data halls. So let's go a little further with that. They've partnered with the biggest cooler, which is VRT. We got a video on that, to design a nuclear power energy and cooling solutions. Oh my God. Let's go a little further, right? I've got this rope. They have a DLA, they partner with DLA Energy for a pilot that will help energy keep running consistently non-stop, right? For what's called a micro creator pilot. I know this sounds like we just talking off the top of our head, but I want you to understand this is not a science project. This is customers, this is clients, this is contracts, this is cash. This is truly what is happening in the AI space. The ticker symbol is OKLO. Listen to me. The stock is up just out of this world. Think about this. The stock is up over 1,000% in 1 year. Stock is up over 1,000% in 1 year. That alone tells us it's not a joke. Now watch this. Here's some more data. Watch this. Okolo is building a $1.6 billion fuel recycling facility in Tennessee to turn waste into fuel, vertical resilience for reactor supply. Okay, so now it's turning waste into energy. So that means it also has a switching mode. Why? Because once you base load them inside of your power source, your cooling and integration, now you can't take them out. It's like ripping the spine out of something. So that's the type of companies we want to own. We want to own companies where once you get this company inside of your system, you can't take them out, right? We talking about companies that have, watch this. In June, the company reported $45.9 million in operating expenses, with $685 million in cash and cash equivalents. The company also bought back 1 million shares. It reported $441 million in net profit and is guaranteed to have $500 million in revenue by 2027. This don't sound like no type of fluke to me. This sounds like a company that is positioned to be dominant in where we're going. And what I need us to do, I need us to focus on these type of companies. I need us to say, hey, I want to own this. I want to own it. And I want to own it for the long. I don't need to get rich overnight. I need to own it for the long term. This company needs to be in my portfolio. So if you betting on AI, if you saying, yo, if AI is the future and this is what we going at, I need this type of company. Why? Because if they need data and they need energy, because remember, think about a Tesla. They're going to use ChatGPT. You know how much energy that needs to run that? And somebody who's using it every day, all they think about a Tesla car that does all these different things. The thing about AI is not that the AI isn't it. It's the energy companies and the energy sources and the coolers that's going to be extremely vital because we pulling energy. And you know one thing, man ain't going to stop pulling energy. What man going to do? He going to go more and more and more and more and more. And we're going to have to start building energy cities just to pull these things. Next on the list is Howmet Aerospace. Now watch this one. AI demand is detonating, watch this, a turbine super cycle. Listen to me. Think about the bones that's needed to keep the AI going. Oh boy. This is why I got you at. Howmet Aerospace is a company now that is the guts of those engines. They create the little software that keep it going. The little nuts and bolts that need to be inside of it. The titanium that keeps the thing from melting. They the ones producing. Man. The net income, I like stats. The net income of this company is up 52%. Q2 revenue was $2.5 billion. That was up 9% year over year. Free cash flow, $344 million. Guidance rose across the board in the whole thing. Why does this matter? And how does it even tie to AI? Well, Industrial gas turbines demand fuel from data centers. Well, watch this. When AI soaks up all of the grid power, utilities spinning those turbines eat how met parts. So when those turbines get to going, we need that energy. How met is who put the parts inside. Oh my God, I just turned y'all on to some game. So watch this. With decades of IP in crystals, blades, fasteners, engines, deep approvals with General Electric and Pratt, you don't switch this vendor, you stay with them. You need them to come fix what's inside of it. Once you get with them, you need them. You're not saying, yeah, I don't work with you, I'm gonna go with them. No, you've been working on my AI, you've been working on the turbines, you've been working on the engine, you've been working on the wiring, you've been working on that. I need you to come fix it. So watch this. The company has dividend buybacks to also increase the dividend, it buy back, and the balance sheet is sweet and they lowering debt. If Okolo is the power plant in the box, this is the tendons and this is the ligaments that's needed to run AI to keep it from snapping. That's right. So here's how I want you to think about this. When we think about this, I want you to think about something from this perspective. The parts that run the turbines are what's needed to feed the AI loads. So if you own the power and the parts, then you own AI. Think about that again. If you own the power and the parts, so if you take the parts away and you take the power away, AI is useless. So with these two companies, you own the part, you own the part and the power. And these two companies are truly, truly, truly slept on, y'all. And I need y'all to lock in. So again, HMW and OKLO. These are two stocks that's being slept on, right? And they are outperforming like crazy. And I need you to tap into it. So it's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, man. I hope you got a lot out of this video. I hope that this video helped you. I hope that this video painted a bigger picture for you. I hope that you truly understand the power of AI, but not just ChatGPT, but everything else that's needed and everything else that's a benefiting from it, but also what's needed to keep this thing going. I want you to like, I want you to subscribe, and I want you to share this. Also, man, click the link below, man. Come join the Patreon. We definitely help you navigate. We definitely help you trade. We definitely help you get in this game with confidence. If you're in the top group, man, the Patreon top group where we do the option plays. We also do a call every morning, or just about every morning, where we break down what's going on in the market. And we do another call once a month where we totally answer Q&As. So if you want to be a part of that, man, click the link. Come join the Patreon. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Salute.